This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next stop is West 8th Street. This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next stop is Ocean Parkway. This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next stop is Brighton Beach. This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next stop is Sheepshead Bay. This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next stop is Neck Road. This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next stop is Avenue U. This is a Kings Highway bound Q local train. The next and last stop.
All right, guys. So we are back with the 4 out of the 6 MTA New York City Transit first custom run, I think ever for a subway set. 1.9 million views on YouTube. Go, Mr. Brighton Zach. 1.9 million. My God. So I'm going to give this set an updated video, hopefully come later in towards the summer or the fall. It deserves it. This was the F train. I made it the D. The custom signs, swap the sounds, and yeah, man, great stuff, great stuff. I'm very proud of this set. This is one of my all-time favorite sets. No, it's not for sale. It's probably gonna be buried with me. Everyone knows me, Zach, with the D train, the Delta down the Brighton line. So that's what this is in an R40 slant version in the pre-GOH. Now this post-GOH, you know, don't steal my idea. Anyway, so we're going to do an update video with this, and eventually this will be in New York. Alright, so we're not going to do station stops. Maybe we'll do a stop or two, you know, just to stop the train and see the rail adhesion car. Other than that, we're just going to see it run on the L between Apple 1, Apple 3, and Apple 4. As you guys know, over the years, Premier trains only run on the L on Apple 1, Apple 3, Apple 4, Apple 2. If any of you transit connoisseurs or anybody knows, that's what the Brighton line is, Apple 1 through Apple 4. And between Brighton Beach and Ocean Parkway, that's Apple 5 and Apple 6. That's the widest section of elevated structure in the entire New York City subway system. All right, in revenue service, for all 6 tracks, and the only 4-track used elevated section in the system is between Sheepshead Bay and Brighton Beach. So Apple 5 and Apple 6 are for Bravo layups or Q layups or whatever. They always put layups at the block at Ocean Parkway or closer to the home signals towards Brighton Beach. So anyway, enough of me talking. We'll get this show on the road, and all right. Like I said, guys, if I had more time, this was supposed to be the 4-car slant R40 A train, but given me being sick this week, no time.
This is the D 6th Avenue Brighton Express.
Alright guys, so I stopped the train here just to go over the car, take a look and see how nice the details came out when Nick did. The last time I ran 2 of his custom cars, he did 2 Lionel Redbirds for me, legit Redbirds that ran on the sea up until the end, but he labeled them for the Larry and the Mikey. And when I had my apartment in Staten Island, those 2 cars were always on display, and the first thing everybody wants to buy is the Lionel Redbird add-ons. And I'm not sure, I'd have to ask Nick what numbers we did. It's been about 6 years for that project, probably more, because I ran them here with the N train. And yeah, it's on one of my videos from a while ago. Took a look. Lionel MTA NYC Transit Subway exclusive paint scheme, I think. So it's probably from 2015, 2016. But we did run, I think, 4 or 6 cars here with 4 slants. So, but this car came out beautiful. I chose to do the Pitkin Yard number over the Coney Island because, you know, everybody knows me and my collection for the BMT and the love for Coney Island, Brighton Beach. And I knew somebody who operated this train between Pitkin Yard and Howard Beach Middle. So I know this very person who walked through this car, you know, and I figured, you know what, Pitkin Yard, I'll give it some love. And so yeah, let's just see. So this is the other side. I don't know if you guys could see. This is a new camera. I'm not sure if I like it. It's not really the best. Anyway, this side sign I had Nick do up. Chambers Street, Manhattan, 95th Street, Brooklyn, the Diamond Brown R, Nassau Street, 4th Avenue, the Old Banker Special. Alright, we got Rail Adhesion Train. We have the Leaf logo, 8558. I also had him add the last inspection. I know it wasn't on the real one. Pitkin Yard, 6609. So that's exactly when also Pelham 123, the one with Denzel, came out, June of 2009. So, alright, the front does say H, broad channel. Man, this camera sucks. So he did put on Lionel couplers, dummy couplers on the ends. Let me see, I still lit up over here. Don't want to spark. Here's the opposite side, put on Apple 4. Again, the Pitkin Yard inspection date. This side is 42nd Times Square to Bay Parkway, Brooklyn. The Diamond Yellow B, Astoria, Broadway, West End. Rail Adhesion Train, but I mean, he spent hours on this, the stripes. And absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome. So, yeah, so we'll just run it around a little longer. And here, this is the B end on this side.
1925-179, coming to control.
But beautiful car, beautiful car. So I'm very happy with this. So big props to Nick at Model Buses United. He did tell me though, which I never noticed, the car in Coney Island Yard, they got rid of all the seal beams, so there's no lights. So, but the Pitkin Yard car still kept its original lighting. So this one's actually more to scale than the one sitting in Coney Island Yard that they used for the Brighton, Sea Beach, Franklin Avenue shuttle lines during the leaf season. So great stuff, and yeah, we'll continue it rolling. And yeah, he used the new silver, I believe, on top also. I told him, reminded me when the 42s got a brand new color silver paint on top on the J when it was so rusted out, and they just repainted it again. But I think this silver is excellent. It's shiny. It's got a metallic, you know, a sharp, sleek look to it, and I couldn't be happier. So again, big thank you to Nick at Model Buses United for this car. All right, we'll continue it running.
going out of service. This is a D 6th Avenue Brighton Express. This is a D 6th Avenue Brighton Express. This is a D 6th Avenue Brighton Express.
Alright guys, so we'll do a couple of stops between 205 and Stillwell for nostalgia purposes and
The train is departing.
make the video a little more interesting. See the D come back to life a little bit over here.
Next stop, 151st Street, Yankee Stadium. Change here for the number 4 Woodmore Jerome train on the upper level. The next stop will be West 4th Street, Washington Square. Next stop, Prospect Park, Brooklyn. Next stop, Sheepshead Bay. The next stop will be Brighton Beach. Next stop, Brighton Beach. Yeah, buddy. The next stop will be Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue. Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue.
Alright guys, so we're going to end the video here
This is a D 6th Avenue Brighton Express.
on the D. I plan to bring the car back, so if anything, next time we'll do it for the Apple and with the post GOH. If not, we'll do it by the high railers or on my overhead. Alright?
The next stop will be 205th Street, Grand Concourse. 205th Street, Grand Concourse. Please be careful of the gap between the car and the platform.
Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Take care.
This is a Brighton Beach-bound Q local train. The next and last stop is Brighton Beach.